Okay, hey guys, here's the thing you gotta realize, bro. Life is so fucking fleeting. This is a fact that you just cannot deny. if you're ever like unsure about opinions and facts, dude, life is fleeting. Life is short. And as the Buddha says, life is short, and for those who know this, they end quarrels now. So that's one thing you can do with that information. Another thing you can do with that information is to reverse engineer what you want. So imagine the best dream you can the best fucking life you can possibly have, and then reverse engineer that. Go, okay, I'm going to be here. What happens just before that? It's like, oh, well, I do this, and then you do that a little bit, all the way back to the start. Okay, so look, you got to go for the thing. Don't go for the quick shortcuts, because that's how life gets shorter. Because you're eating unhealthy, you're not exercising, you're not meditating, you're not journaling. I mean, look, you don't have to do like all these things, but like at least in moderation, like at least invite enough of them into your life that you can live a full life. So I'm going to go through these. So the first thing is meditation. Once you get meditation down, that's your mental health down, because the spirit takes care of if you take care of the spirit, it takes care of the mind. If you take care of the mind, it takes care of the body, because the mind can heal the body, but the body can't heal the mind, so the mind must be more powerful than the body. So heal the spirit, heal the mind, heal the body, heal your life. Okay, so yeah, life is so fucking short, bro. You can't waste it. You gotta, so on the outside, find what your purpose is. So experiment with things, or like ask people like what they think you're good at, and also, so what they think you're good at. Yeah, ask yourself deep, meaningful questions. Be like, answer the big questions first, the biggest ones. Be like, what is my life about? And answer that, and actually take action on this shit. Some people can be lazy and be like, oh, whatever, I'm happy with my life as it is. And it's like, shit, man, that's complacency. You gotta find something, if you want a hint, it's got to do with leaving people off better than they found them. It's got to do with focusing on others in a sense, but on the inner path, you have to be selfish. On the outer path, you have to be selfless. So this is how I explain, this is how I think about it. Obviously you can explain anything in a whole range of ways, but this is a good way to understand it. So on the inner path, you need to focus on you need to focus on you getting meditation, which will help your mental health. So, and the best meditation I've found is by R.J. Spina, similar. And he says, be like it's your first day on earth. Like it's your first time on earth right now. And you look around and you're like, fuck. Okay, and if you just do that for a day, you'll be healthy by like the end of the day pretty much. Because I was thinking the most crazy thoughts today. I was like someone you would consider unhealthy mentally, quite severely, but and then I used that technique and it all went away. It does take time, but the thing is, luck is a dividend of sweat. Sweat is a dividend. Anyway, luck is a dividend of sweat. So you basically, you get more lucky the more you practice. So just put in the massive hours on the inside, and then start taking action on the outside thing. If you want the good life, if you want the best life you can possibly attain, you have to do shit. You have to take action. And the thing is, like, motivation gets you started, habit keeps you going, but joy is the winner out of all of those. So if you enjoy what you do, you're gonna want to take the action. If it's really aligned with you, and if you don't know what you're like, oh, I'm kind of good at a few things, or success can be the 1% that are good at one thing, or you can be in the top 25 percentile of three. Like, be good at three things. Be in the top 25 percentile of three things. And and if you're really like, I don't know what I want, just get a juicy vision. You need a juicy vision. Juicy, I got threats. Juicy vision, such as like go to the top. Like, what image does that bring for you? Go to the top. Does that get you fucking excited? Like, holy shit, what the top. Dude, I'd be getting all the babes, I'd be like, just whatever it is. Because if you're happy, you're gonna spread those vibes. So you gotta find something that's juicy, something that's not too selfish. You'll find business won't work well for you if you're not focusing on others. You gotta add value to the marketplace. That's the trick to business. And the trick to life is experience. All those who succeed owe their success to perseverance. So you persevere and you experience as much as you can and you learn as fast as you can. And then you achieve your goal because you persevere and you get all that experience, and then you can turn that experience into a course, you can turn that experience into a business, you can turn that experience into a mentorship where you mentor people about that, and shave the, don't be like, oh, I want to be in the future, like I don't want to, FOMO, fear of missing out, like dying before all the good stuff happens. Dude, like right now is always the most important moment, because it's the stepping stone that the other steps are built on. You can't skip steps. You can't jump up from the bottom of the ladder to the top. Well, you might be able to, but it'll be the chances are slim. Slim shady. Yeah, the chances are slim. So you just, oh man, suck that juice out of life. A lot of people who are really old, they regret and recommend, but they regret not smelling the roses. That means being present. And then once you're present, you take care of the inner, then you can start taking action on the outer, because it's coming from a good place. But also, what you can do if you just want to be lazy, you can lazy your way into enlightenment, or just really high levels of meditation. Meditation's a win-win. You become peaceful and quiet, or you become enlightened. So if you become enlightened, you can become enlightened by being lazy. Just sit on the couch all day and meditate. You find it won't be that easy. And you'll find your body will just pick itself up and start moving in a direction. You'll just start taking action on things, because there's less of you and more of God. Less of you and more of Source. Less of the lower self and more of the higher self. Anyway, I haven't realized God. I mean, I've had a dream about it. That was pretty amazing. It's just this infinite happiness that was constantly getting better and better and better to infinity, like at infinite speeds, which is just crazy to comprehend. Anyway, I was just smiling like crazy. But also, I had an experience at my dad's place. I was looking out the window and I saw heaven, bro. And I realized heaven is a state of consciousness here and now. Alright, I'm going to make this a 10-minute video. I'll end it in 2 minutes. So what you want to do is you want to get a juicy vision, okay? And then you want to reverse engineer that vision. And then you want to start taking action now. Because if you take action now, you've just saved yourself time. You've just bought yourself more time in your dream. So if you act now, it could just be 5 minutes, but if it's the last 5 minutes of your life, you could be in a fucking really nice house with your family, knowing that you left behind the best legacy you could possibly do, knowing that you helped as many people as you possibly can. That's going to sit well with you, not the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is not as bad as the pain of regret. Choose your hard. It's easy choices equal hard life, hard choices equals easy life, but ultimately they're both hard. Life is hard. Once you accept this fact, it no longer matters, as they say as Morgan Scott Peck says in his book, The Road Less Traveled. So you just need so vision, reverse engineer, action. You need to constantly be meditating as well. Like, it needs to become a lifestyle. It's not just something you sit and do. Yeah, it is, but you when you're in a good state of consciousness, you're going to want to take action. You're going to want to contribute and have an impact. And you're the best at you. No one can outdo you. So you can have a brand, and everyone can have a brand. I don't know how that would work in a world where we've outsourced all the jobs and we just use art to keep each other entertained. I mean, that would work, but like with money, I don't know how that would work. Anyway, because there's so many different people, so many different art forms. There's not going to be enough time for people to focus on other people's art form when they're trying to focus on their own, and it's just weird. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, I'll end this video here. Hope this added value. You just gotta get going, or just relax and get going inside. You got this. Peace. Have a good one.